We're going to get that going down there. Gears are going to go. We just need to make sure we get some copper going. So for now, what I'm going to do is just dump some copper in here so that these guys can start working. But one thing I like about... Oh yeah, I just got rid of all my copper. One thing I like about the change in Factorio with the science is the stuff... A lot of things that you would only build like a limited number of. Potentially engines, like actual engines. Things like pump jacks and things like that. You'd only build a few at some point. Oh yeah, I got all my science packs I got to put down. I'm trying to think of a few too many things and I can't complete my thought. You actually have to build in big numbers now because a lot of the later science needs those items, which is kind of cool. I'm actually a big fan of that, so you tend to produce more. I should go and... Okay, I'm building more labs. Good. I should go and dump the science into those and just finish dropping these labs down here so our research can go at a relatively decent rate. So this took us a long time to get the, like, automated red science. But, you know, we're chatting. We're having a good time. So things are going to be a little bit slower. Boom. Okay. You go. We'll be back. I need a new soda because mine is empty. Dump science into those. Great quote. Yeah, he's just dumping science. I mean, woo! Guys, I had Oh, that's cold! Oh, that's cold in the balls. Ooh, I had a slight malfunction. Oh! Oh! Wow! That is that's special. That is I got a drinking problem here. The problem is my drink is on my pants instead of in my mouth. Oh, god damn it. I mean, hardly any came out. I think it was just sort of an overfull, overpressurized bottle. I mean, I did give it a little bit of a shake too, picking it up, but we're fine. Everything's okay. I need to set up automated pants production so I can get a new pair of jeans down here. You get automation level 2. What was I doing? Putting down science and stuff, right? Pepsi Nads. Hey, everyone. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. All right, we're doing that. Let me come back to you when the science stuff is done. We're going to work over here. Do I still have... I got plenty of stone furnaces. Excellent. What I don't have is very much in the way of transport belts. Pick you up, and let's go ahead and do some of that. Okay. So, I'm going to start here just so that I get some of the height correct. I think something like this. Let me see, I'm just eyeballing things a little bit. Yep, that's going to be good. Okay. Oh, I should just use ghost images. I never think of using ghost images until, like, I get robots going on. Boop, ba-da-doop. Just get whatever, I don't care. Because, yeah, we don't have the material to, like, set up all the lines yet. No, this is fine. This is going to get everything. There we go. Perfect. One fully saturated double side. That's what we're looking for. Let's build a couple of those, a couple more of those. Research guns. Sure. Get you. We're gonna need some more power lines. Do we have? There we go. Finish the rest of the. Use up the rest of our wood. Oh my god, this is going so fast. I mean, a lot of these researches take very few beakers at all. Well, science pack, I guess, is what they're called, and they're more flasks than beakers. There we go. All right, you get started. Oh man, I have to take a break so I can change my my drawers here. Let's get rid of this stone. Is that stone on the coal line to the boilers? Is there still? I mean, how did you even see the boilers anymore? There's gaps. I don't think there's any stone there anymore. There might be. We'll find out soon. Okay, so I can't... It'd be nice if the copper was sort of in line with the steel production, iron production, but it doesn't actually matter. It would have been sort of visually appealing. But I think I'm going to start... Oh, there's another giant rock over here. Get rid of this shit. Now, we don't have infinity copper over here, but still, I mean, the idea is we're going to bus some in, well, train some in at some point. Literally not bus. I was using bus as in, like, an autobus as opposed to a line bus. So, we need to go until our cursor says we have 20. Bam, like that. And then we need more inserters. We'll have to get some production for that going on soon. So this is going to be way more copper than we need for a good long time. Like later on you need insane amounts of copper because you need insane amount of circuits. But early on your big bottleneck is actually going to be the iron production. Yeah, I'm gonna halt a little every time because I'm hesitating as to whether I'm saying the right one or not. So we're going to do the same thing where we get half line over here. Boom. Go in there. Check the map. I mean, we haven't expanded anything. How's the pollution overlay? I mean, if there's a nest right on the other side of the water there, then we might be starting to get some aggro, but it seems unlikely. All right, our coal line over here. We're going to need more than one coal line, certainly at some point. But for now, I'm just going to grab from here and can't wait to get some lights maybe. We'll have to prioritize night vision, which is not something I normally care about that much, but for video making it is going to be kind of nice. All right, coal's coming. Great. Let's get the electrical poles. All right, go in there. And what I think I'm going to do, even though I don't think this is going to be the direction we're going to be running later on, we'll have to invert it, but for now, we're going to run downwards. Because it's going to be a little easier getting it to our little preliminary bus. Again, later on, everything's going to be replaced with, like, insane train stations. And we'll probably have a main smelting area that ultimately, especially when we get a good solar panel setup going on, is electric smelters. I guess just for symmetry, I'll keep going this way. It means we're going to use one extra pole than we have to, but I think symmetry's more important than material savings. All right, boom, 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 and then I'm just gonna run you. Honestly, pretty damn close here. I think it's gonna keep us going a little bit more. There's no way that this is future-proof, but it's gonna get us started. Oh no! So I need the transport belt automation. Well, I don't need fluid handling now, but what the hell? Let me pick up some gears over here. Are you... Oh yeah, you're not even producing gears anymore because, yeah, which is fine. Okay, we'll get you producing gears soon. The biggest thing I want to get to is grenades. We need some green tech for that. Now, I can hand make some green tech, right? How much? I need 20 green. You know what? I'm going to hand make 20 green. Just so I can get the next level military. Just so I can make grenades. Because I hate clearing forests. Well, I mean, you know, I love clearing forests because trees are evil. But I hate having to do it by hand. What I'm going to do is just bring this down here. Again, it's a little spaghetti-ish. But it's going to do just fine to start off with here. And by a little spaghetti-ish, I mean like spaghettini. Okay. Ah! Oh. Oh, I can make lamps now. As of what? Automation 2? Is that what gave me lamps? Oh, probably electron... No. Oh, optics! Optics gives you the lamps. Right. Which is a pretty easy research. Okay, you're going. Go back to producing some green beakers. Thank you. Like so. Now, one of my favorite changes, I'd say, probably the single greatest change in Factorio version 0.15 is the fact that you have blueprints right from the start, and they have blueprint libraries, which apparently I actually forgot to export my blueprints from my other game, which is too bad. So I'll have to make sure to do that correctly. But you can save them. Still, it's very handy. I was gonna say like, oh, I've got the four-way balancer blueprint, although that would have been made with red tracks anyway. So I'm gonna have to take the first crack and do it manually, just because I'm probably not gonna keep a four-way balancer for yellow lines kicking around. But it's gonna be something like this, like that, like that, like that, and like that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then this way, that way, whoops, that way, and there, and then down, down, up, up. There we go. And then we're out of these things again. Really? Okay, I'm going to set up goddamn automated freaking production of transport belts. Cancel the green a sec. Take what green I've got. So I'm going to have to make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, let's get some goddamn transport belt automation, which isn't even very hard to make. I'll set it up at the bottom, certainly. Let's just keep this as a bit of a placeholder. Most likely we'll set up early on the green beaker, the green science pack factory production over here, which will need... Green still needs transport belts, so if I make transport belts here, it's very fine, and then I can maybe just route inserters around or something like that. Or I'll make inserters over here, and maybe I'll route them backwards here and then down, or some damn thing like that. So I think it's totally okay if I make transport belt production over here. A little further, just give us a little bit more space to work with. Oopsie daisy. You know, something like this should be fine. So let's split you, go down that way, and like that, and then leave a little bit of a gap so we got some space to play with. And actually, I'm going to do this. Okay, and set up 2 of these right now. You really don't need very many. You're going to take do this. Let me switch out of fluid handling real quick and just go over to military so that we can get our grenades. So you're grabbing and then placing. And then over here is probably where we'll put... Nah. You are going to make transport belts. There we go. This is going to be starved of iron pretty quickly. Can't actually support a lot of just raw production, but it'll get the job done. As long as you don't need a million of these. I don't think I'm going to put them in a storage bin. Normally I would put a little buffer thing to put these guys in the storage bin so that it makes it easier to pick up, but I can just run it along. Well, actually, I don't need to make green science yet. Well, we're really not that far from doing it. Fuck, we just should. All right, let me pick these up. Also run around here, get some of this material, some of the gears. We need to start using both sides of this. Well, we don't have to really at all. No storage bins equal bad. Yeah, probably. Speedy Savant, thank you very much for the tip. Dearest Quill Friend, happy birthday. I have been playing much Stellaris since the Utopia update. Will you be doing a run? I much recommend the Pacifist/Idyllic run. Great way to explore the changes. Really? Well, I have been playing the game, and it's great fun. I didn't want to start a Let's Play for it because I already have EU4 going on. I try not to do too much grand strategy stuff because it's a little hard to fit it all in. But I do want to. I do hope to. And Kuman sent another tip in. I can send you the one glass I got for free to you if you want one. No, man, that's fine. I do not want to take your glass. I really appreciate the offer, though. That's really kind of you, but no, I'm good. Thank you very much. Enjoy your awesome, badass drinking glass. Wasn't I going to do something? Try pressing Q when hovering mouse over stuff. Oh, right, the eyedropper tool they've got now. That's true. That is really cool. So you just Q over something, and it just, instead of finding it in your inventory and being like, oh, I'm going to click here, you can just Q on something, and then you get the right one. That is really awesome. What was I going to do? We're going to do something else. We're just going to set up the automated inserter thing. Oh, I was probably going to set up the little box storage for these things. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me just then. This will have to get moved when we get more serious production, but this way it'll just be in the, what am I looking for? I'm looking for you. And hey, I'll use the Q feature here. There we go. To do that, and then the idea is to do that. It's funny, it actually transfers it to the other side, which doesn't make a difference. This will get moved later on, but now, yeah, that's going to be okay. And then I guess, well, I'll leave this for now. That's fine. Okay. So the inserters are more complex because you need the electronic circuits. We need electronic circuit production first. And we're probably going to want to bust that, right? No, here's what we're going to do first. Goddamn grenades. We don't need a ton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it in. That and when we get the greens, automated assembling machine production is also going to be handy. Oh, right, and I've got some extra science labs. Goddamn grenades. Do I want to start on the other side? I've got 5, 9, 10. And I can't start on the other side because I don't want to make long-handled inserters right now. We're going to be okay. Just research, whatever. I don't care. I can make long-handled inserters, though, right? I guess we'll do that. We'll set up 10 of them. So it needs to be, because we're going to run some other tech here at some point in some kind of direction. Okay, there we go. Ah! I'm out of electricity. I'm out of electricity. Boom. Alright, we'll get you wired up in a second. No, we're not running that down there. Okay, good. Grenades! I'm just going to scrooch them in right over here. I can't remember. I think you might need grenade production for the new military science packs, which is awesome. But for now, we just want grenades for tree clearing purposes, because trees are evil. Everyone knows this. It is known. No. Grenade. Put it in a box. I'm thinking an iron box. Boom. Excellent. So yeah, you just need coal and iron plates to make grenades. And then you can use the grenades to obliterate trees. Make a couple in hand here, that's going to be fine. Let me get some of this stuff here. These things are probably all full, actually. So yeah, let's grab a ton direct and get that going. Grenades is good. So good. I'm going to make sure they're on my toolbar. I only have a couple, but a couple is all you need to clear some of these trees, which is good. Yeah, just keep grabbing the base level stuff. That's going to be fine. So yeah, so I guess we'll set up green circuit production, and then we'll set up inserter production for our science. So yeah, we may as well continue to develop this bus. Again, I don't want to set up a bus for all the things. I think in the end, I'm trying to think if we're even going to bus steel. I'm not sure, and I mean actual steel here. There's going to be iron, there's going to be copper. We're going to have to bus green circuits as well. But other than that, I'm actually not 100% certain that we're going to bus anything else before we switch over to little substations with our train stuff. Because it's going to be cool. Die, trees! I was so happy when I discovered grenades and clearing forests that way. Let's produce those. Grenades are really slow to produce. Really slow. So we're gonna need some blue assembling machines. We're gonna want to upgrade all this stuff to blue assembling machines relatively soon. So I don't think the ratios have changed. You still need what? One. Oh no, I'm thinking the red. Yes. Okay. So with my green circuit production, I like to do something kind of like this. Man, that's going to take a long time. We can set up green circuit production with gray bits. So I'm going to do that first because it's much faster to just get the equipment, and then we'll just replace them all with blues because you use the grays to build the blues anyway, so it's not like you're wasting anything. So I like to do something. Let's go and give us a little bit more space. I don't know if you know if I'm going to use shotgun damage, but at this point I don't really care what we're researching. Since there's not that much we can do with just the red anyway. There we go, and then double, and then 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Nope. There. So you're going to do wire. So you need 3 wire for every 2 green circuit factory. So I like doing this because it's actually very easy to route stuff. We're going to need more inserters. We can hold out on these factories for now. Do that, do that. Wow, I really queued up a shit ton of them, didn't I? Okay, well, I guess I'll just run the transport belt for now. Be so nice when we get our personal roboport set up again to handle this shit. Okay. So now that we've got that, so what we're going to do is we're going to run on this belt both copper plates and iron plates. It's going to feed into all of these bad boys, which will definitely need blue inserters later on. In fact, quite soon, but we're just going to get things started and then we'll upgrade. But I like this structure because it's very easy to expand. So that we're going to want from the other side, and then this. It's a little close, but it'll work because what we can do is run this, not there, then be here to there. Should have left a little bit more of a gap. That's going to be okay. Bam, like that. Okay. We need those. I should set up some automatic like splitter and underground belt production, just because later on we're going to want it to make the red stuff too. Because the red ones really take a long time to craft. As far as we can go. And then for here, one thing that's awkward is you really need one of these poles between each one of these with this current structure. When you get the upgraded, like the medium poles, you don't need them quite as often, but for now you do. So you end up using quite a few of the small poles doing this. But that's okay. And again, the production of this is really fast, so you're going to want the blue inserters later on. But This can get you started on the green circuits, and then I didn't leave enough room for, like, you know, the new bus. Well, that's okay. Because probably what we're going to do then is you're going to come here, and you're going to be something like this, which seems fine. Ow.